Hey everybody, welcome back to Overland, Florida. I'm out here in Central Florida with Michael. He's got his FJ Cruiser and his trailer, and we're trying to snake our way through all these deep mud pits. You see all the frogs jumping through everything? So I'm thinking we can probably go right through there. So today we are in Richlam, which is part of the Green Swamp, and we're just gonna snake our way around all these little mud holes. Some of them get really deep. People come out here with tires as big as 44s and 54s, and they rut everything up. So when we come in with our stock trucks, we tend to get stuck a lot. Other than the couple deep water holes, it's actually a pretty nice little trail. There are miles and miles and miles of trails just like this all through the Green Swamp. And I swear I told myself when I bought a new truck that I wasn't going to do stuff like this. But here I am. It is a really beautiful day here in Central Florida though. It's an amazing 87 degrees. So we have a lot of water, medium water, and mud. I think I'm gonna try the mud, just because I don't feel like sinking anything today. Well, I see a stump sticking up through that trail, so we might try the medium amount of water. Oh man. Of course, there's a branch and tree in the way. We keep getting lucky with these water holes. Sooner or later, we're gonna find one that's just and we're either gonna have to make our own trail around it, or we're gonna have to camp out or turn around and go through every hole we just went through. It's these mud holes right here that'll get you. When you're navigating Florida swamps, you can pretty much tell just by the trees that are surrounding you. Right now, we just kind of went into a little oak hammock, kind of pine trees. The ground's kind of more sandier and higher and not so wet. But we're on the edge. All those trees right there, those are all cypress trees. So we're still on the edge of the water. So when it dips down a little bit, we get rid of those oak trees and pine trees and stuff. You know you're going to be driving through some water at that point. That does not look good. That mud hole has green algae on it, so that tells me that's kind of deep. So we're gonna see if we can go around this way. Alright, so Michael got stuck. It's time to back up to him. I got a 30-foot strap, some shackles, and recovery gear like that. So we've exhausted pretty much every way we can with traction boards and shackles and straps. So the last thing to do right here is, about 2 years ago, I started this page called Stuck in Florida SOS page. So if you get stuck, you put your coordinates, and there's about, I don't know, maybe 6,000 people in this group now, which is pretty cool. So I put the coordinates in there, the name of the trail, a picture of our GPS location, and what's stuck. And now people are starting to comment and get the word out, so hopefully someone will be on their way soon. Doesn't make me feel too good about being barefoot out here, but we don't really have a choice. What we're doing now is unhooking the trailer, and a nice gentleman named John and his wife came out on FJ Cruiser. They're gonna winch the trailer back, then we can winch the FJ back, then I can turn around my truck and try to make it back through the way I came. If not, I might get stuck in these ruts that Michael just made, but it's no big deal. Backfiring? I think we're probably gonna turn around just to go that direction.
I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit a thing. My little Chevy Spark can make it out here.
Just let the exhaust or the water get out of the exhaust. So it's about 6 o'clock now. The FJ's coils got wet, so we believe that's the reason it won't start. Some nice people came out. John and his wife. We have Tracy and Bill. They came in a Chevy truck. We had Phil come out in another FJ Cruiser, offer to help, and then some kids in a, I didn't even get to see because they had to park so far away. It was just a big diesel truck. But Bill went to get us some starter fluid. So we're gonna pour some starter fluid in and see if we can get it to start. Well, she's got a rough idle, but we got her to fire up. Ah, finally died. She's trying. There's some awesome people in that Facebook group. They actually left and drove to the store and bought us starting fluid and drove all the way back to the woods. So thanks a lot to Tracy and Bill. So new game plan. The FJ Cruiser died as soon as we hooked the trailer up to it. So this is the last mud hole. So we're gonna pull it through this mud hole once on the other side. We're gonna dry it out, get it running again, and then you can drive it out to the main road, hopefully. Otherwise, I can tow them with the Tacoma since there's no more mud holes. So what we're doing now is we got them across that little mud hole, or the big one, I guess you could say. I'm in 4 low, and I'm towing Michael and the trailer back to a main road. And we're hoping just getting the air over the motor and stuff like that helps dry it out. But if we can get it started again and get it to a warm temperature, we're hoping it'll dry out pretty nice, and he can at least get it on the road and just start going through some of the gears and get some warm air over the engine and everything. It's about 9:45 at night. We just can't get the FJ Cruiser to run right. Now it really doesn't run at all. We get it to fire up, but it just misfires. It says there's 2 cylinders misfiring. The only thing we can come up with is we think there's water in the fuel. So I drove away, went to Walmart, see if I could find some hose so we can siphon all the fuel out and then fill it up with some fresh fuel. But Walmart did not have anything. No clear hoses, no fuel line hoses, nothing in the lawn department. So now I'm going to drive back to Michael and see if we can figure out something else, or maybe we can take some kind of hose off one of our trucks and make it work and siphon the fuel out that way or something. That train horn's for you, Tony. Anyway, we're just waiting on a trailer. We think the FJ got water in the gas tank. So we are at a Circle K truck stop. Cooking some food in the parking lot. Oh yeah. Some steak, some chicken, broccoli, carrots. Got some rice. Just making some old-fashioned stir fry out here. Got the steak all cooked. Chicken's going. Got some veggies. Got the rice over there. And thanks to Ron, his recommendation, we're using teriyaki island sauce. Got this at Publix. It's got sesame seeds and everything in it. It's pretty good. Tell me that looks like it did not come from a restaurant. I think we should call this meal the truck stop special.
There you go.
Yep, it's officially Michael's truck stop special. It's time to chow down now. You got about 3 more feet. About 1 more foot to even out the weight. Yeah, a little more. Well, here's the final update for the night. It's about 12:37. I just got home. I had to tow Michael's trailer home. I'm gonna bring it to him tomorrow. There's actually an event at the Ace Cafe in Orlando called Toyota Takeover. So they have just a big show for all the Toyota trucks, the 4Runners, the FJ Cruisers, Tacomas, Tundras, all the popular Toyotas like that. But anyway, once we got his truck on the trailer, he actually kind of realized what happened right away. His exhaust was touching his like evap canister by his gas tank in the back, and it melted a hole in it. So when he got stuck in the water, all the water got into the fuel system through the evap system. So that's where all the water was coming from. So his gas tank was pretty much just full of water. So got that all taken care of. Now it's time to get inside and clean up and get some sleep before the truck show today. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully Michael gets his FJ Cruiser up running in a couple days.